Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about ratio tables and graphs, and this is a 2-video section, and this is part 1 where we just talk about ratio tables. Your objective for these 2 videos is, as a student, you should be able to complete ratio tables and graph their coordinates. We're going to focus on completing ratio tables in this video, and we hopefully do this pretty quick. We're going to get started. Okay. You're going to need one of these. This is worksheet number 14. It is one side. There's 12 different ratio tables that you're going to complete, and we're going to do 2 of those together, and you're going to do 2 of them and get the answers to make sure you know how to do it. We're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so what are ratio tables? Well, ratio tables are very simple. They look like these. They might also be straight up and down instead of side to side. And basically what that means is these are just tables with missing numbers, and you're going to use those missing numbers to find, you're going to use the numbers that you know to find the missing ones. And because these are equivalent, or they follow the same pattern, it's kind of easy to do. And I'm going to show you how to do that. What we're going to use is we're actually going to use a proportion. And I'm going to show you exactly how it does. Notice that this 2/6 right here, we notice we have that 2/6. 2 to 6. And that's really important because 2 to 6 really helps us out in the form of that is our base ratio. So when we use a proportion, what we're going to do and always have 2 and 6 as one of our sides. The other thing is we want to find x over 3. So how are we going to do that? Well, we're just going to set up a proportion. We're going to put x over 3. Cross multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 divided by 6, that gives us 1. So, like I said, cross multiply and divide. And that gives you 1. Now, we found out number 1, okay? And we kind of see a pattern, but we're not sure. So let's make sure we keep going. So we're still going to use 2 over 6. And this time we want to find, let's say it's y. Y over 9. And go ahead and cross multiply. 9 times 2 is 18, divided by 6. Well, that's 3. Now, the reason why we need to keep doing this and not just go 1, 2, 3, 4 is because if you look at the bottom, it doesn't follow the same pattern. 3, 6, 9, what would come after? Well, that would be 12. So once again, we can use our proportion. 2 over 6 equals c over 18. 18 times 2 is 36. 36 divided by 6 is, well, 6. So our answer is 6. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a completed ratio table. I'm also going to show you the second one down below. Okay, we're going to use this 12 over 60 as our baseline. So we have 12 over 60, and let's say we want to figure out the top one on the left. So we're going to go x over 15 equals 12 over 60. Okay, and we can use the cross multiply and divide method, or we can simply use the traditional method, which would mean we're going to go from what we know to what we don't know. So how does 60 become 15? Well, you divide by 4, and 12 divided by 4 gives us 3. So our answer for this one is 3. Okay, we're going to keep going. We're going to use another proportion. All right, we have 12 over 60 equals what over 20, and you could do the traditional method again, or you can cross multiply and divide. 2 times 12, or 20 times 12 is 240 divided by 60. That gives us 4. Okay, you might need to use yourself a calculator on some of these, or do them using long division. Last one. Okay, we have 12 over 60 equals 100 over x. Okay, and we don't know how 12 goes to 100, so we're going to have to cross multiply and divide. 60 times 100 gives us 6,000, and 6,000 divided by 12, okay, would give us 500. Okay, so if we look at it, it looks like our rule for this pattern was we just multiplied by 5. 4 times 5 is 20, 3 times 5 is 15, 100 times 5 is 500. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, those are ratio tables, and now we're going to go ahead and let you do the next 2 on your own. Okay, pause the video, try them, and then I'll go over them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if you got these things correct. Okay, you should have used 18 over 72 as your proportion. Okay, and 72 times 15 divided by 18 would have given you 60 in this first one. Okay, 18 times 80 divided by 72 would have given us 20 over here. 5, 20, 10, 20, 15, 18. Wow, look at that. And finally we needed to do the last one, which would have been 72 times 10 divided by 18. and that would have given us 40. So those are your answers for the first one. We're going to move on to the second one. Okay, 10 times 18 is 180 divided by 20. That gives us 9. Okay. 6 times 10 is 60 divided by 20 is 3, and 3,300 divided by 20 is 15. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your answers for these ratio tables. Your job is to complete this worksheet, worksheet number 14, and do IXL AA2. When you are completed with both of those things, you will be able to move on. Thank you. Have a good day.